What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. An undefeated starts against a winless skid. Let's see if this week goes Chuck or if it's an upset brewing in week 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here he goes on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down. And that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. That's complete, David Njoku. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that gives the Browns a first. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Still has room inside the 15. Runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That throw finds Kittle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now Pickett. He's got it over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. No return on that punt. And the Browns will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet. Have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go, here we go.
3rd and long for him here. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that he isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey.
Play action on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play. Come on.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. Buys time, rolling right. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And that brings up 4th and long. The Browns are lined up to punt. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers return. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And you can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He stopped inside the 10. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the 49ers will go on offense.
Let's go. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond that 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Award that tackle to Michael Hall. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go. Let's stay 19.
From the 37. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Unlock right. Unlock. Ready.
It's Pacheco again. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second down run by Pacheco. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
18 Rattler. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Touchdown, Cleveland. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Ready.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Browns on top early. More from Cleveland coming up in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Pickett to throw. Fits it through the middle. On the move, past the 40. Into the red zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Return starts at the 9. Yes, hit, the ball is out. And they steal it back on the return. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
79 Broncos.
Pickett set to pass. He brings it in.
Dude, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
19 Lions. 18 Pioneers. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game in the first half. George Kittle, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. For the extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Viking 18. Ready.
He'll throw it. And he can't reel it in. Incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finding Judy. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Bronco 80. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60.
They're going play action. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's fielded at the 14. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up.
Okay, ready.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the 27. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 70. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Pickett will look to throw. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let go.
Now here's Pickett. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short, in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
18 rap. Go.
Second and 1. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Shotgun now on third down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. 30. Gets the 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick six touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree cake that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get
19
there.
right. Ready. 18 Pioneer.
Second and 8. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That's caught at the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
60 back.
Here's Pickett. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Let's go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Brandon Aiyuk touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set up. Reload. Reload.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
On the move, hit it right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Track at 60. Go.
Now looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. To throw, Pickett. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And they pick him up again. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Browns will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Okay, break.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. On the slant, complete to Judy. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds a man, Deontay Johnson has it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. David Njoku, the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. And they pick him up again. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns might be able to get some points late after the interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Only time left for one more snap block, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
19 Lions.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. To throw is Pickett. Kittle's got it on the slant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On the ready.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
60 Maverick. Come on. Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Pickett to throw. And they pick him off again. And the Browns get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds his man Downs. And down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Shut up.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go now.
Right back to Pacheco. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Pacheco with the first and then some. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Ready?
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
This time it's a passing play. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
That's incomplete left side.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Greg Newsome has it. And he's going to go. It's a big six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged the bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
2nd and 10 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Pickett will look to throw. That'll be caught for the first. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a 49er first down. He'll throw it yet again. That one's incomplete over the middle. This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down. Now Pickett. He puts some power on it, deep one left. This is caught inside the 15. Now How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And he gets back to the line, but no more. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a give left side to Pacheco. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle made by Jair Brown. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
On the set. Let's go now.
They go play action here. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Street. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. It's a design boot. Diving right side, got it! So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
Got it. Ready?
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco. Here we go.
This is Pacheco. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, check that. Street. Go.
Now a handoff for Pacheco. Juke the defender. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
Running left with Pacheco. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20.
Ready. Check. Panther.
They'll run here following the penalty. Space to the left. And he's finally taken down at the 3. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Going to the ground again on first. Has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns put up even more points in a win. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Browns make it a 24-point ball game. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now here's Pickett. And the man is there to knock that away.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a quarterback on there, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys had a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Pickett set to pass. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Here's Pickett. He finds him beyond the marker. Here he goes again. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Brings in the kick at the 9. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Roll, roll, roll. Get in the end zone.
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he drives this forward until they bring him down at the 38-yard line. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
Go, go. Ready?
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Go, Reed, go.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns close to beginning the year 4-0.
On the jump.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Check. Here we go. Here we go.
Running is Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Catch made left side by Judy. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Second and 3 now.
Check. Bobcat. Check.
Running right is Pacheco. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Ready up.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Lion.
It's Pacheco again. So the Browns come away with a win.
Here we go.
Start to the season.
Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Yeah.
So that's it for us here. Rob Keyword, off crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
Thank you.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game.